Brooke, year 3, Brooke Hearts Your Heart. Can you believe it's 3 years in already? I remember when it first started.
I know. No, I cannot. I cannot believe it's 3 years in. It's been one of the more fulfilling things I've ever done, and I really wasn't sure how it was going to go year one. You know, obviously I had the most amazing support from the Trailblazers organization and the American Heart Association, so I knew that I was working with some good people, but you know, it was the first time I've done something like this, so I wanted to make sure it was done well, and I trusted them wholeheartedly. It was a complete success year one. I remember after it was kind of wrapping up thinking, this is one of the greatest things I've been a part of. So year two, absolutely no question, we're doing it again, and reached our goal to raise money, blew it out of the water. Over $17,450, which was our goal, as it always is $5,000, and the wonderful Portland Trailblazers will match that. So not only did we reach it, and it was matched, but we got all the way up to almost $18,000. So that was year two, and I was just absolutely humbled by everyone that donated. It was just so moving to me. So yes, year three, let's do it again. And we have some different goals, as we always do from year 1 to 2. We changed up kind of our approach, and we're doing the same because there are so many things to know and to learn about heart health. So this year we're kind of focusing on some different things. So it's all about learning, all about teaching people some things they might not have known that can be life-saving. So I'm so excited to be here, so excited to, get to know some people that have gone through similar situations to mine, where, as we've talked about every year, I lost my husband to a heart attack out of nowhere without knowing he had an existing condition with a carotid artery. So that was kind of my focus year one, and just letting people know my story. Year two was listen to your body. If you think you need to get checked out, it can't hurt. Just go ahead and kind of pay attention to certain things when you're exercising and you feel overly tired, or you just know something's not right. That was the kind of the focus last season, and I talked about, I heard from so many people about doing just that, going to get checked out, and some of the stories I heard not only were amazing, but truly changed my life, because a couple people's lives were saved through it, and I'll just never forget those stories. And a lot of people made some life changes too that have helped. So yes, this has been such a wonderful experience, and I cannot believe it is year 3.
Well, I'm glad it is. I'm glad you're doing it. And it sounds like, I'm sure a lot of other people are glad too, with all the lives that have been impacted. So year 1, you had to go. Year 2, you had to go. Sounds like you accomplished them both. So what is the goal for year 3, and how do you plan to go about accomplishing that?
Well, one of them is food insecurity, and it's unbelievable how much our community is impacted by that. I've learned so much about it, and so that is something that is really focused on with the American Heart Association this year. That's one of them. Also, just these crazy times that we're going through. It's taken a toll on people. It's taken a toll on families. It's taken a toll on especially kids. And so that is something we really want to pay attention to as well. And, we talked about during the pandemic, getting out, going on walks, making sure you're staying active, but then kind of the I shouldn't even say post. It's not post-pandemic yet, unfortunately.
Still going.
The post, when we get to the post. It's kind of something that they said in a way that I really understood. It said, people are losing their rhythm, and so there's this thing that they're talking about. It's really hit hard with me. It's called music, and there's certain things that they want to just remind people of, and is mellow out. Just like when you feel yourself getting really stressed out, you can meditate. You can just take a couple deep breaths, and it's something that just kind of chill out a little bit. Don't let yourself get too hyped up, because it could affect your blood pressure. Yeah. And it's just, there are times where I know we have all felt completely overwhelmed, and that is something that it might sound little, but it's something that you can do for your mind, your body, soul, is just to kind of relax, take a deep breath. And when I mentioned music, we love music. This one really speaks to me.
Yeah, I know it does. I know you love music, especially your country music.
My country music, yes, my country. So, get up and dance when you hear your favorite song. Just get up and move. Feel the rhythm. Like I said, the focus is the rhythm. And then feed your soul. Feed your recipes. During the pandemic, the first round, a lot of people were getting in the kitchen and making food for their families, trying new things out. Don't forget to do that. And obviously, healthy eating, but get in that kitchen, find something you've been wanting to make with your family members. Get out there and cook for them, and just get back into that vibe too. Because I know I really enjoyed kind of trying stuff out for my family during that, and making healthy foods, and realizing it's not that hard to eat healthy, and it's good for you. So let's try it out. Like I mentioned earlier, stay on beat with your blood pressure. Check it out as much as you can. If you can at home, or if you know someone that is able to take your blood pressure, try to stay on top of that, because it is really important. And it's telling about your health. It's one of the things that can kind of let doctors know, okay, there might be something else going on here. When you have high blood pressure, I'm no doctor, but when
that's one of the early signs.
Right, one of the early signs. So if you can sense that earlier, get it. Someone tells you, okay, this might be a little higher than you'd like, maybe take some steps to figure out why it is like that.
Okay.
And then obviously keep the beat with the hands-on CPR. Always be learning. If you guys haven't already, go to AHA, the website. There are videos. There are so many different ways to learn a bunch of things, whether it's how to do CPR, or if you're around someone that is having a heart attack, what your next steps will be or what need to be. And if you find yourself in that situation, you want to know as much as you possibly can.
Yeah.
So that's my music. That's my
Okay,
music
all
stuff.
right.
And I love that. It's things you can do. They're little things.
Yeah.
They're little things.
Yeah.
And it starts with little things, and they can make a big difference.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Brooke, that all sounds pretty straightforward, and I know you're ready to go. So what would be your message to the fans as you're looking at year 3?
Wow, year 3. So big news. If you follow me on
Breaking
Twitter.
News?
Breaking news.
Okay.
Except I already broke it last week. But this year, I'm so honored and humbled. I was asked to be on the board for the American Heart Association. And you and I talked about that last year.
Yep.
When you asked about my goals. I was like, I want to be able to do more.
Yeah.
I mean, this is wonderful. This foundation just means the world to me. But to be able to get back out there and really learn as much as I can. The board is phenomenal. The people that work at the AHA are just amazing human beings. And just to work with them in general has been a gift. But to see all the work that they do and the results from the work that they do is truly mind-boggling. Like they do God's work. I'm serious.
Yeah.
So working with them in the last, how long has it been? 6 months. I'm getting to do more and more with the Heart Ball coming up, which has been moved from February 5th to February 3rd. Unfortunately, because it has to be virtual, but we all know what's going on right now. So it's still going to be an amazing event.
Yeah.
If you haven't already, you can go to American Heart Association, their website, and join so you can be able to be a part of the Heart Ball, which I just did a video for. So you have to hear more of me, but but a lot of great tips.
That's what the fans want,
Oh,
Brooke.
Lamar,
They
you're too
can't
good
get
to
enough
me.
of Brooke.
You're too good to me. No, they love the herd mentality too. They love the herd mentality.
Oh, well, we all love you.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, that's been a goal of mine. So I reached it, and now that I have reached that goal, the next goal is to do as much as I can while being a part of the board, because I take it really seriously. So I want to just kind of let everybody know what's going on. I just mentioned the Heart Ball, and also February 4th, is Wear Red. And so I don't know if a lot of people know this, but heart disease is the #1 killer of women. Yeah, the #1 killer of women is heart disease. So we kind of like to celebrate the way that we approach this that day. And so to do that, we wear red to bring awareness to it. So just a lot of people don't know that. A lot of women don't know that.
Yeah.
So February 3rd and February 4th are very important days. And of course, the entire month of February is Heart Month.
Okay.
So lots to do. The people I work with here, Annie and Annie Klug, who is dear to our hearts, and all the people that have been so helpful with the American Heart Association and the Trailblazers as a whole. Again, thank you for matching the $5,000. Unbelievable. But this month is really important, and we've been doing a lot of work to prepare for it. And one of those things, and lastly, it's a fun thing to end on.
Okay.
You see behind me, this is my sign, my heart, my special heart for Brooke Hearts Your Heart.
That's
awesome. Lamar, I got merch.
You got merch?
I got merch.
What you got, bro? What you got?
So we were
Because it's
thinking,
cold outside. You got something that can help warm me up a little bit?
you're leading me right through this. We've worked together long enough.
I'm
haven't
just
we?
wondering, Brooke. I know it. And you get cold easily.
No, honestly, it is so on brand for me. We made a scarf. We're in the process of making a scarf, and you'll see my symbol on it. You'll see the Rip City symbol on it. So it's really cool. I love it. Our creative team, is amazing. A lot of different options, and it's funny. I showed my family, I showed friends, I showed some coworkers, and everyone picked the same one. And it was the same one I loved the most too. So that's coming out soon, and I wanted to give a big shout out to Rip City Clothing Company, because they're kind of taking a risk on, they just bought a bunch to put in the store. It wasn't like, well, we'll see how it goes. They're like, we know this is going to be a successful thing. So proceeds, again, going to heart awareness and heart health awareness. So I'm really excited about it.
Yeah.
So it'll help keep you warm, because
Yeah.
it's chilly out. And I love the idea of people, being able to go to games and just showing support for the work that we're doing, and then walking out and feeling a little toasty. So yeah, it's going to be great. I'm really excited about it. Thank you to everyone for behind the scenes action. And I couldn't have done it without this team, this crew, and of course the fans who I have felt the most support from. It's unbelievable to read a message in a direct message, or even when they post for all to see, but the stories that I get that maybe are more personal, that they share just in a direct message, they're so moving. And I cannot thank the fans enough for all your support. It means the world to me, and let's keep rolling. We're doing big things.
Yeah, let's keep doing it. Well, Brooke, it all started with you sharing a very personal story to you. And so you opened a door for that reciprocation that's been happening. And
Man.
it's really cool to watch. I love your passion, your excitement behind it, because it makes it a whole lot easier for everybody else to get on board with you. So we want to keep supporting you. Thank you for what you're doing, not just for Rip City and people impacted by this specific thing, but by people who see they can use their own story to then go out and help other people. It's really cool. I'm very happy for you, proud of you, all of those things. And I can't wait to get a scarf, Brooke. I want a scarf.
You got a
with my
scarf coming
coat.
your way.
All right.
You got it coming your way. Thank you,
Okay,
Lamar.
thank you.
And always remember, Brooke Hearts Your Heart. Because I do. I really do.
That's a perfect ending.
That was
Good
perfect.
job.
Thank you, guys.